here we are on YouTube. Ryan, how are you on this fine afternoon?
Great, Nathan. Why do you say what time of day it is? It doesn't matter. Like, people could be listening to this in Australia at 2 in the morning. Well, I don't know why Australians are up at 2 in the morning. Anyways, 2 in the morning our time, but daytime for them. You know what I'm saying? All right. Hey, come on, it's not fun. If I don't get to rant or talk on this show, nobody's going to watch it. Yeah, just keep showing that stupid photo of me when I was a teenager. All right. Have you ever heard of the Decemberists?
No, I have not. The Decemberists. What an interesting name. Are they like December and they are promoting it all the time?
I think so.
Okay.
I think so. I think you're right. They would have to be something that has an IST at the end. Yeah, you're an antagonist, so you antagonize somebody. You're a
racist.
You're a racist. You enjoy foot races. You're a fascist. You look at your face in the mirror a lot. So there's a lot of different things that end with IST, right? Okay,
Sure.
Ready, Nathan? So this is the Decemberists. I've heard of the name. I know the band exists. If someone says, "Hey, does this band exist?" The Decemberists, I'll be like, "Yes, I've heard of the name, but I don't know anything about them."
Oh, I don't even have that much, so yeah.
Oh, you never heard of the name, really?
Well, I've never heard of the name. Yep.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair. Okay. They're from. Where are they from? They're from Portland, Oregon, so just south of me a little bit. I'm on the west coast of Canada, and they're just below Washington State there. So they're enjoying the beautiful coast of the Pacific Ocean as well.
Okay.
All right. You ready? This is called the Mariner's Revenge Song. Ooh.
I'm ready.
And I'm a sailor, so this might speak to me a little bit.
Bring it. Here we go.
We are two mariners, our ship's sole survivors in this belly of a whale. Its ribs are ceiling beams, its guts are carpeting. I guess we have some time to kill. You may not remember me, I was a child of 3 and you a lad of 18. But I remember you, and I will relate to you how our history's in a weave. At the time you were a rake and a roustabout, spending all your money on boys and hounds. You had a charming air, all cheap and debonair. My widowed mother found so sweet, and so she took you in, her sheets still warm with him, now filled with filth and foul disease. As time wore on, you proved a dead-ridden drunken mess, leaving my mother a poor consumptive wretch. And then you disappeared, your gambling arrears, the only thing you left behind. And then the magistrate reclaimed our small estate, and my poor mother lost her mind. Then one day in spring, my dear sweet mother died. But before she did, I took her hand as she dying cried. Oh,
Find him, tie him to a pole and break his fingers. Just put him into a hole until he wakes up naked, clawing at the ceiling of his grave.
Interesting. Oh, change the story. It's like the next chapter.
it took me 15 years to swallow all my tears among the urchins in the street. until a priory took pity and hired me to keep their vestry nice and neat. But never once in the employ of these holy men did I ever once turn my mind from the thought of revenge. Oh. One night I overheard the prior exchanging words with a penitent whaler from the sea. The captain of his ship, who matched you toe-to-tip, was known for one cruelty. The following day I shipped to sea with a privateer, and in the whistle of the wind I could almost hear,
Find him, tie him to a pole and break his fingers to splinters. Drag him to a hole until he wakes up naked, clawing at the ceiling of his grave. There is one thing I must say to you. As you sail across the sea, always your mother will watch over you as you avenge this wicked deed.
Chapter 3.
And then that fateful night, we had you in our sight after 20 months at sea. With your starboard flank abeam, I was getting my muskets clean when came this rumbling from beneath. The ocean shook, the sky went black, and the captain quailed. And before us grew the angry joys of a giant whale. Don't know how I survived. The crew all was chewed alive. I must have slipped between his teeth. But oh, what providence, what divine intelligence, that you should survive as well as me. It gives my heart great joy to see your eyes fill with fear. So lean in close and I will whisper the last words you'll hear. Oh.
That was a sea shanty, if I've ever heard one.
Right. Now, of course, a couple questions before I speak about the song necessarily, but now I got a couple questions because this is the first song we've heard from this band. Is this their thing? Grand storytelling, yeah. And I did notice on this album cover, it's like a stage setup. Like it looks like a stage, almost like curtains were there. And so this is what this song reminded me of. It kind of reminded me of, this is what I would see played out on a stage of like 1800s, 17, or say 1800s old time USA. You know, we have a guy sit with the accordion and the guy singing outside, and the characters acting out this little, you know, the girls coming out on stage singing their part and going back. And that's how I envisioned this whole, so combination of the story itself, but also just the story being played on an old timey stage. And I'm just curious if that's not their shtick, but if that is what they do as the band. Is this all their stuff is like this kind of shanty type singing, or the accordion and nothing electric, so to speak, and all that kind of stuff. And it was very well done. Don't get me wrong, but it was like a play. It was a storytelling play, and that might be their thing, that they just tell this grand story. What I liked about the song was the story. It's not something I would put on over and over again. That's what I mean by play. Is like I enjoyed the story and the theatrics of the performance, but I wouldn't buy a ticket again just to go see it again the next day. You know, so I'm in the crowd. I've listened to them play this. I've read the lyrics. I've followed the storyline, and I had a great time. But it's those type of songs that I don't go back to play it over and over again, because it doesn't do anything for me emotionally or get me driving and moving like a one-wheel list type song. It's just, but an incredible experience and fun experience. And one last thing before you start, because then I'm done. Then I'll be done.
Okay.
Is the I really liked it when it came to the part of the course. The females were singing. The female vocal comes in. That it was like the darkest lyrics of the song was how you know, get him naked, throw him in his grave. He's scratching at the coffin, and like, but they're singing this, you know, childlike, almost innocent voice, but they're talking about the most brutal outcome for this individual. Yeah. Okay. There you go. I'm done.
Okay. It reminded me of the Rime of the Ancient Mariner, if you know that, from Coleridge, Samuel Taylor Coleridge. It has that kind of like, it's very much a story. All the things that you said, actually, I totally agree with. Is I want to know if this is their thing. Is this what makes this band the Decemberists? Do they always do this? Is it just this album? I suspect it's just the album, maybe. Yeah, it was very, very clearly played, and I really liked your insights, because I couldn't put words to what I was thinking as I was listening, and you actually put them in better words than I could have come up with. So you're very good at this, Ryan. You should keep doing this. Keep
oh,
it
sure.
up.
I'll just
don't quit your day job.
I'm not just gonna say. I'm not quitting my day job. I cannot afford that. It pays pretty okay. All right. So thank you so much for that request, CSN. Great journey of a song, and we enjoyed it. At the very least, we had fun doing that, and thanks for introducing us to the Decemberists. Long live December.